Jack Betts is gone, and no one was ready for it. A man who gave decades to the film industry suddenly disappeared from the stage of life, leaving behind memories, films, and a silent question: why did no one talk about him when he was alive? Born in 1929, Jack Betts lived for almost a century. But even after acting in more than 100 films, he was rarely in the headlines. He worked with many big names, shared the screen with popular stars, and still stayed in the background. He once said, in an interview, "Fame doesn't matter, the work does," and maybe that's why he never chased the spotlight. Jack began with Western films in the 1950s and kept working even in his later years. He had another name to hunt powers. Under that name, he acted in many Italian films. These films didn't become globally famous, but they built a loyal fan base. People admired him for the strength and truth he brought to every small role he played on real life. Jack was kind and private. He didn't show off, and he rarely talked about his achievements. While many actors run behind awards and fame, Jack quietly focused on doing honest work. He studied at the Actors Studio, a place that also trained legends like Marlon Brando and James Dean. This showed how serious he was about acting, not for fame, but for passion. After his death, many people who had worked with him came forward with memories. A young actor wrote online, "Jack was the kind of man who always had time for you, even when the cameras weren't rolling." Another said, "He taught me how to love acting, not just perform it." These were not just compliments, they were signs of real respect. But here's the question. Why do we start celebrating people only after they die? Why do quiet, hard-working actors like Jack Betts get forgotten while others with less talent make all the headlines? If we compare him to many modern celebrities, the difference is clear. Some people become famous overnight for one video. Jack Betts worked for 70 years with full dedication and never begged for attention. His death brings sadness, but also a strong message. Not all heroes become famous. Some stay in the background and still make a big impact through honesty, hard work, and kindness. Jack Betts may not have been a loud name, but he was a strong one in the hearts of those who knew him. Now the real question is, how many actors can we name who gave 70 years to their work with love and not ego? How many are remembered for helping others instead of chasing cameras? Jack Betts may be gone, but maybe now it's time we talk more about such silent legends. Do you think the world gives enough respect to quiet, hard-working actors like him? Or do we only celebrate those who make noise?